Hello, this is Dr. Kevin from TNR, and today we're going to decode what your patients are really saying about you. You're going to love this one. It's so frustrating when you think you're reaching your patients or potential patients when in reality you're really missing the mark. These people, they just don't understand you are chiropractic and think of it as all, quick pain relief. If you say you don't care about your communication skills, you're basically throwing in the white towel and agreeing to have hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. You're leaving it on the table each year, as well as you're not reaching lots of patients. Think of it in a dating scenario. Someone asks you, "Hey, how was your date last night?" And you say, "Oh, it was nice. Are you going to see this person again?" "I don't know. I haven't decided if we're going to go out again. I'm just not sure." This is the effect of not being able to communicate who you are and what you stand for. Let's face it, you weren't memorable. Without great communication chops, you're as Tom Petty sang once upon a time, you're a face in the crowd. Here's more about what people say about you. "I don't like everyone in your office being so upbeat, so cheery, so happy. I'd rather than be like my medical office where everyone's somber, quiet. They whisper like they do in a funeral home." While we're on the subject of spoiler alerts, I hate those posters and patient education stuff. It looks to me like scare tactics and sales materials. Your office, it should look more like professional, like someone who really cares about my health and well-being, my medical doctor. It's so hard to communicate with someone who appears to be listening to you, but they can't understand your words. They just don't hear you. It's like talking to a dog and expecting them to understand you. Like trying to explain Snapchat to your grandparents. Good luck! Growing up in a disease model versus a health model, they'll reject anything that differs with their familiar model of disease. If you have any fitness people or personal trainers in your office, they experience the same thing all the time. Their client says, "I want to get in great shape." That same client will balk at the number of sessions required or expect someone to do the work for them. "Is there an app for that?" they'll ask. Next time you get an offender bender, say to the body shop guy, "Hey, just get your hammer out and give it a tap. That's all it needs, I believe." See, it's simple. The auto body guy's going to laugh and shake their head and roar in laughter. In reality, your frame's been bent. Parts and pieces of the body have been smashed and ruined. Parts have to be ordered. The paint has to be redone. It's going to take hours or days of what the owner thought was going to be done in a few minutes. Sound familiar, doctor? Facebook reviews, we hear about them all the time, are simply a reflection that you didn't conform to my pre-established beliefs about disease. People are used to emergency room mentality, or "I want it fixed right now." You hear on reviews all the time, "Can't believe that I wasn't treated on the first visit." "Doc, does my insurance cover it?" People who know nothing about health commenting once again on things they know nothing about. This is a surefire recipe for disaster and the effect of not being able to communicate effectively to people. If your patients don't know anything about health, not disease, health, and you can't communicate it or convey the concept to them, how are they ever going to understand? The answer is they won't, under any circumstance. Successful chiropractors have an intangible trait that others don't have. They're master communicators. When you communicate at a Navy SEAL type level, your patients are grateful, appreciative, and they participate with their families on a regular basis. They also say nice things about you. Educated patients are healthy patients. They're also worth, spoiler alert, 3, 5, or 10-fold other non-educated patients who demand simply back pain relief. So if you're sick and tired of all the negative things your patients say to you, click or call TNR. Let's get to know each other and your specific needs. Dr. Kevin, out.